She vanished on a lonely winter road, and nobody knows why. On February 9, 2004, Maura Murray, a 21-year-old nursing student, drove deep into the White Mountains of New Hampshire and was never seen again. What happened that night has puzzled investigators, haunted her family, and sparked one of the most enduring mysteries in America. Maura was smart, athletic, and ambitious, but in the days leading up to her disappearance, she showed signs that something was wrong. She had a phone call with her sister that ended in tears. She emailed professors at the University of Massachusetts Amherst, telling them she'd be gone for a week due to a family emergency. No such emergency existed. She searched online for rental cabins in New Hampshire and Vermont and for information about car accidents. She withdrew cash from an ATM and bought alcohol before leaving town. It seemed as if she was planning to escape, but nobody knows from what or to where. That Monday evening, Maura got into her Saturn sedan and drove north. At 7:27 p.m., a local resident in Haverhill, New Hampshire, heard a crash outside on Route 112. Her car had spun off the road into a snowbank. The windshield was cracked, airbags deployed, and wine was spilled inside the vehicle. Not long after, a bus driver who lived nearby stopped to help. Maura insisted she was fine and claimed she had already called AAA. Though phone records show no such call, the man left and phoned police. Within minutes, officers arrived, but Maura was gone. In the fresh snow, no footprints led clearly away from the car. A police dog later tracked her, sent a short distance down the road before losing it. There were no signs of a struggle, no witnesses who saw her get into another car, and no confirmed evidence of where she went. In less than 10 minutes, she had disappeared into the night. From the start, theories spread. Some suggested Maura staged her disappearance to start a new life, pointing to her secrecy, her sudden road trip, and her search for lodging far away. Others believe she was the victim of foul play, possibly abducted after leaving the crash site. Another possibility is that she fled into the woods, disoriented and cold, and died from exposure. Her remains never recovered. None of these theories have ever been proven. Her family and volunteers launched massive searches of the surrounding area. Helicopters, cadaver dogs, divers, and ground-penetrating radar have been used across the years. Dozens of tips have been followed and several areas excavated, but no conclusive evidence has surfaced. Age-progressed images of what she might look like today have been released, but they too have yielded no breakthroughs. The case quickly drew national attention. News outlets reported heavily, and over time, the internet amplified it. Maura became one of the first true crime mysteries to gain traction on online forums and podcasts, inspiring countless debates and theories. Some outsiders became so obsessed that they traveled to Haverhill to conduct their own investigations, often frustrating locals and police alike. Despite all of the speculation, the most painful truth is that nothing definitive has ever been found. For Maura's family, every year without answers is another year of grief without closure. Her father, siblings, and friends have never stopped speaking about her, never stopped searching, and never stopped hoping that someone somewhere knows the truth. 2 decades later, the mystery of Maura Murray still endures. A young woman's life was interrupted on a quiet road, and the trail went cold within minutes. Her story is a reminder of how fragile life is, how quickly someone can vanish, and how deep the pain of uncertainty cuts for families left behind. So the question remains, after all these years, will the truth about what happened to Maura Murray ever be revealed?